Because what we need in 2020 is a movie about the end of the world.
Hey guys, this is Matt's Rundown, and today we'll be having a look at the official Greenland trailer.
Because what we need in 2020 is an end of the world movie.
Obviously.
So the movie stars Gerard Butler. The director is the same director as Angel Has Fallen, with Gerard Butler. So they work together. We've not seen Angel Has Fallen, so I can't say whether that's a good or a bad thing. Have at it.
I swear I'm gonna get my family into that bunker.
Is this Clark, this interstellar comet? Yeah, big news.
I don't see Clark.
Maybe he's still sleeping.
Dad.
Some of Clark's larger fragments are now expected to enter our atmosphere.
That's right. I know these are just.
What are they saying?
More of the same.
It's gonna make a heck of a show.
Is it part of
Where are they
a
going?
satellite or something?
Comet.
A comet?
No.
Okay.
First chunk's about to hit.
What?
Only part of it. It's going in the ocean.
But you look at that.
Wait, where's the explosion?
Oh, and the birds go, then you know you're in trouble. They told to make.
We now are getting word that the fragment has hit Central Florida.
Oh my God.
Go
Wait,
for
are some more
Florida
pieces gonna hit?
Come on, let's go.
The sky's on fire.
2 days. They got it all wrong. There's a ton of fragments. Planet killers.
Space agencies are predicting an extinction level event.
We're gonna be together, all right, kiddo? We're just trying to get to safety.
They've been tracking the military flights to bunkers in Greenland.
It's very
It's the only chance.
generic.
Yeah.
2012, whereas it's just disaster movie.
Well, I think that's exactly what would happen. It wouldn't be controlled. Ooh, that's how.
Where's Dad?
We'll find him. It's okay. Clark's largest fragment will hit in less than 24 hours.
I swear I'm gonna get my family into that bunker. I know you will, son.
If you are hearing this broadcast, seek shelter immediately.
What is it? What's going on?
If you are hearing this broadcast, seek shelter immediately.
Everywhere.
Seek shelter immediately. Seek shelter immediately.
I assume it's Greenland because the comet's going to be the size of Greenland. Or is Greenland safe? No, you're not driving to Greenland. It's generic. It's not. It doesn't look like anything special. It looks.
It does look like the general disaster movie. The only thing I like that's a little bit different is that they're showing a lot more about how people would actually invade planes and stuff if people got wind of it. Because in a lot of the other disaster movies, you know, the presidents and everyone always get on their flights and they fly away and then they manage to be somewhere safe. Yeah. Whereas this is showing what we've actually seen, you know, people being a bit chaotic. If you think about what happened to the toilet paper and everything. No, but it's true. That's what people would do. Yes. People wouldn't, so they're flying off a whole bunch of people secretly and we're not going to do anything about it. Someone's going to get wind. They're going to see all these huge jets getting ready to go. And people are going to invade the space and try and get on the planes to look out for themselves. And we've seen that.
Yes.
So I think it's a lot more relevant because of that. I don't remember any other movies really showing it to that extent, just offhand. I don't know, maybe there has been. You guys can let us know.
Not sure if I'm excited to see it. I feel like I've seen it before. It looks like 2012, like almost shot for shot 2012.
I like 2012 though.
You like all of Roland Emmerich's movies, like
yes.
Those classic disaster films, yeah. I'm not sure if this will be a classic. Yeah. But it will be a disaster film.
Does Gerard Butler do classic movies? Or it feels to me like all these movies are generally this type of like Bodyguard for the President or End of the World movie. You know, good movies that are fun, but...
What was that Solar Storm movie? The Geostorm?
Yes.
Yes. Because that was also a disaster movie.
I feel like that's his roles, you know. disaster movie, looking after his family, looking after the planet, almost like a typecast.
Yeah, it's typecast.
It's not bad. I suspect the movie will probably still be fun to watch. We'll find out later today.
We'll find out today, yeah.
I think at this point I'm probably just more excited to go to the cinema because we haven't been to the cinema for months since COVID started.
It's going to be an experience.
Yeah.
I hope we can take off our masks when we're in the cinema. I'm sure we can.
I don't know. I think it depends how many people are there, because if there's no one else in the cinema, because, you know, it doesn't exactly look like the seats have been sold out, I think we can probably just do what we want, because it's just the two of us there. So it will depend how many people are there, and, you know, if they stay.
You can definitely take off your mask.
Why?
How are you going to eat popcorn? Not.
Well, that's actually what our government has said we should do when we go to restaurants and stuff. You know, keep your mask on all the time, take it off when you eat, put it back on as soon as you're done eating. So, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
We generally don't mind empty cinemas because it's nice and quiet.
We do. We are those people that sometimes talk a lot. Yeah. And we probably shouldn't be.
So we generally tend to sit right in front away from everyone else because most people like sitting in the back of the cinema. Because obviously we don't want to disturb people. But if the cinema is really packed, sometimes we do, you know, sit in the front and we might talk a little bit. Unfortunately, we didn't start off with the most exciting trailer.
It's going to be one of those movies that you watch, and then 3 years down the line you go, wasn't Gerard Butler in a disaster movie about some end of the world thing? And then then you'll sit around with a group of friends trying to figure out what that movie was called.
You remember you watched it, but...
That's it.
But, I mean, you won't remember too much, because sometimes I think these disaster movies all become one...
Disaster.
Not one disaster. One jumble in your brain. So when you try and differentiate between some of them, some others will come into mind, and you can kind of like mix up the storylines a little bit, because it's all so generic that eventually it just becomes one node in your brain that has now taken up all that information and stored it in the same place. It kind of gets jumbled. And in the realm of disaster movie, and every disaster movie you've ever seen, just falls under there. So, you know, I suspect that's exactly what will happen, but I'm sure it will be fun.
So if you're new here, which everybody is at this point, we're going to go watch the movie. Then we're going to do 2 reviews for you. A spoiler-free review and a spoiler review. So the spoiler-free review will basically, should you go watch it? Yeah. The spoiler review will, well, hopefully you've seen it at that point, and yeah, it's going to contain spoilers. We'll make it clear it contains spoilers. We will mention it contains spoilers. At that point, it's on you.
And obviously, like Waugh said, all of you guys are new here. So if you thought it was okay, hit the like button, subscribe.
The bell, apparently.
Tell us what you think. Do you think all of these disaster movies kind of conglomerate in one another? Or do you think that, you know, you can clearly identify the different disaster movies?
We're going to watch the movie in the cinema today. I'm not sure where it's showing all over the world, because I know this movie was delayed like 16 times. I know it's going straight to HBO Max, I think it is. So you might be able to stream it right now. Forgive us if our schedule's different to yours, because South Africa doesn't always release the movies as soon as the rest of the world. Sometimes we get them early.
Yeah.
A lot of times we get them late. So yeah, it depends on when they release in here.
Thanks for watching, and we will see you later today. Bye.
Later.